Okay, so let's learn about the principle of rhythm. You're going to start off by reading the definition for rhythm and responding to a piece of art in writing. Please make sure you take your time and do a complete answer to get full credit. Then you're going to look at the difference between repetition, pattern, and rhythm. And then you're going to find some examples of different types of rhythm in art. For example, regular rhythm. And in order to do that, you're going to say insert, search the web, and just type in regular rhythm, find an example, and drag it over to the slide or insert it into the slide. Now you want to make sure that you watch that basic tools demonstration before trying to do these. Then you're going to tell us why that is a demonstration of regular rhythm. You're going to show me an example of flowing rhythm, and then you're going to describe how flowing rhythm was created in your example. Then you're going to read about progressive rhythm, what it is. You're going to see an example and then find your own example, insert it into the slide, and then type how you believe this is a good example of progressive rhythm. Again, make sure that even though you're typing in progressive rhythm in art, it may not actually be progressive rhythm. So make sure that what you're choosing is something that you can defend as progressive rhythm in art, okay? And then on this next slide, you're going to create rhythm using different elements of art. So on the first one, you're going to create regular rhythm using lines. Okay, now this is my example. Make sure that you're creating your own design. I know it might be similar to mine, but especially on this kind of thing, but you need to create your own work. And then you're going to create flowing rhythm using shapes. And these shapes I'm creating with the line tool, but you can see they're just triangles, right side up and upside down triangles. And then I'm going to duplicate that to create flowing rhythm. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to do progressive rhythm using shapes. So progressive, it gets smaller as it goes across or bigger as it gets across, either way. Again, use that basic tools demonstration to understand how to manipulate all the different tools in Google. Next, you're going to create your own design using some of the designs that you've already created, or you can use brand new designs. Just make sure you're doing your best work. Even though this is digital, it's important that you take your time and do a good job. Okay, just using the line tool to create some shapes. I'm going to fill them with some colors. I'm going to fast forward the video a little bit on this piece. Zentangles are organized doodles that create rhythm in art. And so what you're going to do is you're going to recreate the step-by-step example that's shown on the left on the right-hand side. Okay? And what I'm doing is I'm following the example shown on the left and recreating it on the right, using everything that I learned in that basic tools demonstration. Same thing with this slide. We're just recreating the Zentangle, starting with triangles, attaching the lines, every other one, just like in the example, and then doing it the opposite direction. And when it's done, it looks like a woven piece of cloth, okay? Okay, so on this next one, we're just gonna draw a square, divide it into squares, and then do a circle, and then you're gonna connect, just like you see what I'm doing over here on the right. You're gonna do the exact same thing that I'm doing. Okay, it's also shown in that little drawing over on the left, which may be easier for you to use. Okay. So we're just creating a Zentangle. All I'm doing is just repeating that same shape. Then you're going to have a chalk talk discussion online. Your teacher will break you into groups most likely, and then you're going to have a discussion about the piece of art shown. And what you want to do is you want to choose a color for your comments to be in. So you'll draw a text box and then write a comment that you feel, how you see rhythm in the artwork over on the left. And then the other students can respond to that comment by drawing an arrow. And actually the rules and stuff that your teacher can go through with you on this. And then there's another example and a third example. You'll do your rubric and turn it into your teacher according to their instructions. Just mark where you think you were on this assignment according to the rubric. And you're done. Hope you guys have fun with this.